Let's go.
FWC 2019 presented to you by Google Play. Stoic and making it, bud. Go for it, guys.
Thompson last in the final. You can see the pre-bans coming out. There's that Gianna being pre-banned, and the Josephine getting pre-banned by Thompson.
And we know
Josephine.
that from left side is going to be alternating Gianna and Nephthys, so no surprise there. The surprise is the pre-ban on the Josephine because Thompson knows he's going to get taking that Hathor first. So taking out that Josephine, great move by him. Let's see if Les decides to split that Ganny Hathor, and does do so. So
yeah,
takes
he
the Fran.
needs to. There's no way he's going to give Ganny to Thompson. No way.
Absolutely not. And in this situation, Thompson can take the Nephthys, but Nephthys is not very good in a Fran in this situation. So Thompson going with the Verd, very good pick into a very stationary unit like Fran and Ganymede. And at the same time, I would love to see Lauren is fine too. I was thinking Daphnis, but Lauren is also great because Lauren and Verd really tee off, allows Thompson to tee off in many situations.
I like both those units, the Verd and that Lauren, because he's taken that away from Les. Those are heavy units that Les has been drafting throughout this tournament as well. Verdi Heal becoming a huge unit for Les in that last match against Rossleth.
Das Finale wird jetzt wieder so Shit, wo jeder spielt oder wie?
Oh, bitte nicht, ey. Gut, schon mal wenigstens ein Unit. Ich will Antares sehr. Please, Antares, Mann. Hab ich schon gemacht, Mann.
Okeanos would do a lot against a Vertihile and Lauren because they're both off will. But in this situation, Les is just relying on his LD unit. I'm not sure that's going to work. I think
Antares wins this one.
Take advantage of this, showing off his new toy. I can't wait to see it in action here.
Celia, wow. Nice.
Two devastating things here. Devastating against Les right now. The Ada and the Celia.
So I'm actually not too sure about this Arda pick, to be honest, because he's picking it into a Sierra. And a Sierra with an attack buff, or just a Sierra in general, does a lot of damage. And again, that Lucia, great pick by Les, tells me that he is leaving that Artemis and that Vertihile in play, maybe banning that Hathor or even that Lauren, because he doesn't want to deal with getting his whole team locked down like that. But yeah, I think so far, great last pick by Les. I actually really like that.
Yeah, Les has a lot of things he's got to think about banning here, but maybe banning out that Hathor, possibly even that Celia as well. Those are two things that might put a huge wrench into Les' plan here.
And if I'm Thompson, I'm taking out Sierra. Well, he takes out that Fran, and of course, as we thought, Hathor being taken out, so it makes a lot of sense. Thompson, Celia does need to land a lot, but Celia does have a chance to miss. So let's see how his new toy performs here.
All right, now it's our
New Toy Action. Celia im Gildekampf zum Beispiel war auch ziemlich heftig.
He's got a big match ahead of him here. It looks like Ganny's going first here. Gets that reset onto the Lauren.
And dumps attack bars, and a Lucia here is quite scary because Thompson does not have will.
There's that sleep onto CR. Big sleep. Well done, Celia. Putting on the correct unit. Also getting that sleep onto the water fairy. No sleep.
Oh mein Gott. Der macht schon immer brutal Damage.
Does not choose to set it off.
And that's a huge bio proc getting that bomb on because Thompson's Lauren is primed to be killed here. So if that ventilate goes on to Sierra and another bomb gets dropped, that is the end of Lauren. Let's see if Les goes and lands it.
He needs big resistance here and does not. Lauren's carrying two bombs right now.
And Artemis' heal is down, so Lauren is gonna go down here. So great moves by Les and Thompson on the back foot.
Definitely on the back foot here. And the counter, getting that freeze on Celia as well. Damage gets pummeled in by that light vampire.
But that's a very tanky Celia. You saw that HP barely moved, so very well-ruined unit. But at the same time, Lauren's gonna be gone, and I think Les needs to focus that Vertihile next.
Yeah, Thompson really trying to take care of that CR right now.
Glancing auch noch auf Artamiel. Uff. Oh shit. Sierra bombt die ganze Scheiße, ey.
This is Lucia doing so much work here. Les, really good draft by him. That Lucia allowing Les to control Thompson's entire team here.
Yeah, big stuns there. Right
Kamtras schenkt doch uns
not
nichts.
looking good at all for Thompson. I think Thompson's already thinking about that next match.
I think so as well. There's no way this Artemil and Celia
Die erste Runde ist durch.
Lucia. So I really like Les' draft, especially that last pick on the Lucia. You saw how much control it gave him. I think Thompson needs to dig into the tank to take it.
There's that freeze on the Verd, and he gets stunned up as well.
Yeah, this match
Bomb's
is pretty
coming
much
out
over.
again. Does get resisted on Ada. Big despair stun though. He's got to heal this unit up.
Yeah, and again, Celia not really contributing much this game because there's no real buffs or will runes on Les' team here. So once Celia goes, it doesn't do anything for the rest of the game. So not sure about
Thompson,
Celia,
don't lose to this pleb.
No, not
Twitch
at all.
Chat.
Not at all here. Celia looking to Ganymede looking to
Thompson, also ich weiß auch nicht, ich habe auf dich gewettet.
Safe play, getting this sustain back up.
Yeah, if I'm Les, I'm just thinking what's the safest way to play to not lose this RNG. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's just healing up, probably going to boost that Sierra, going to do more damage. That Celia's probably going to be gone soon.
Yep, additional turn as well, getting a 2-turn sleep on Ada.
And again, the Celia, while it's very tanky, also doesn't do very much at the moment. And it's gonna go down.
Coming out, finishes off the Celia. That's it. Thompson gonna be taking his time.
Aber die Sierra hat auch die ganze Zeit Bombe, das ist geisteskrank.
So bei jeder Serie.
So übel, ey. Okay, die erste Runde war ziemlich heftig. Uff.
Again, a best of 5. He needs to establish 2
A
more
big
wins
oof.
before he's crowned the champion. I tell you, Stoic, Arda into Ciara is kind of a tough draft. What does Thompson need to change in order to get a point on the board?
Maybe some more cleansing, maybe a little bit of immunity to help him stay away from those kind of situations, possibly.
And I would say just because you have a new toy doesn't mean you have to use it all the time.
Yeah.
That Celia did not do very much. It slept 1 unit, but after that it wasn't able to cycle turns, it wasn't able to do very much, and at the same time, Les, with that, with Thompson without having immunity, Les is able to use that Lucia and basically abuse the fact that Thompson didn't bring anything to prevent that.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I mean, early on, he almost tricked me. I thought that Celia sleeping sleeping the Ciara early was going to lead into something, but unfortunately, Les got those 2 bombs on Lauren so early and was able to make Thompson play at a deficit.
And a lot of it is, I think it was the Bioproc out of stun to be able to land another bomb, and then Ganny ventilating, that's another bomb. And Thompson not having the immunity or ability to cleanse means he has to eat damage and heal afterwards. And that's a very big issue when you're facing a Ciara with the control of a Lucia that can then CC your team however which way you want.
That first 3-star that you get in the game is serving him real well.
I mean, right now this meta is very friendly to, you know, free-to-play players, as we like to call it. And so this is hope for everyone at home that you can make these types of teams and make them work, because Bird, Lauren, they're all great units right now.
So a strong argument to second awaken your Lucia at home. And Thompson is going to need to make some changes. You see how he doesn't leave a game even when it looks like it's over, because he wants to take as much time as humanly possible to think about his next draft.
Correct. And if I know Thompson, I don't think we're going to be seeing that Celia again. I think he understands he needs a little more play time before he starts drafting that unit.
Yeah, and I think Thompson definitely taking his time to think about what he could have done better in the draft. I think he's going to be thinking about that. It wasn't
zweite
really
Runde,
much
go,
RNG in that
go.
game. It was really more the draft, and I think he's going to reflect on that, and hopefully we'll see an adjustment.
Yep, well, here we go, guys. We got round 2. Thompson and Les. Pre-bans from before. The new pre-bans coming in. You can see that Viva Chill getting pre-banned by Thompson, and the Nephthys getting pre-banned by Les.
And so, of course, we anticipated that Gianna Nephthys on and off pre-ban, so no surprise.
Also Viva Chill haben wir eigentlich heute auch noch nichts gesehen, wirklich, oder?
Nicht sonderlich starkes auf jeden Fall.
I think he's definitely going to split the Ganny Hathor. He's not going to let that through. I don't think so.
Oh, he might here, actually, if he's going with the Josephine first, which I think is a little over.
Weil Josie war heute fast überall dabei. Übel.
Antares hat gut gecarried.
Echt? Antares? Google hat auch gut gecarried. Die das Finale gut gecarried.
Weird pick of a Triana here, even though there's no need for a Triana. There's no instant nukes from Thompson's side. Verd, I agree with and I like a lot, but that Triana is kind of something that Thompson can exploit, either maybe through Lauren or some sort of, I guess a Gianna works. When in doubt, just slam the LD monster down.
Immediately seeing that Triana right away, I feel like Les is just totally taking turn 2 here. He's going to let Thompson take that first turn.
And again, if I'm Thompson, I'm thinking I may want to... The draft is going to revolve around this Verd and not letting it go off or banning it. Because if that Verd goes off too much, all of the units on Les team gets cooldowns recycled over and over. So that Verd is the key to Les comp right now. And Thompson, the issue with Thompson's draft right now is he doesn't present a lot of burst damage.
Nope,
he actually doesn't have a lot. Once Gianna goes and drops that bomb, that's it. And Les has the support of a Triana here. So
oh my
Thompson
god.
going with the RNG, as we've seen a lot of people go, drops that Antares down, so that unit is going to need to proc a lot, or Les may even ban it.
I think the ban just might be that Daphnis, because he's not bringing a ton of damage himself. Got to eliminate some of the damage on Les side of the field. I think he's probably going to be banning out Daphnis.
And also because that Gianna is on Violent now, it's more likely going to move under that Daphnis, meaning that Daphnis is a real threat and can snipe that Gianna out.
Yep.
That's why Daphnis needs to be the ban.
Antares bleibt drin. Oh my god.
Needs to let it proc because that Daphnis is going to kill that Gianna first.
Gleich startet die Party.
So the enemy gets banned on Thompson's side of the field. Speed leads out for Les. We see an accuracy lead for Thompson here. Here we go, guys. This is going to be round 2 between Les and Thompson.
Voll mal getriggert, pass auf.
Oh my god. A lot is on the line here.
And we see Hathor is moving first here, but at the same time, Thompson's got 2 units on Will.
And there it is, so we do get to sleep onto that Fran. Josephine's passive does get procced here.
Thompson needs to lock down Hathor, but he's actually going to go to sleep really soon because this Verd is going to boost Les' team up. So Thompson's actually going to start with a fully slept team.
Oh, but we do see an additional turn coming from Antares already. Hope he doesn't go for that second skill because that Verd's definitely going to revenge on him.
And And Thompson took a deep side, was praying for the Despair Stuns, but did not get it. So highly unfortunate there. Thompson's going to lay a bomb down and stun down that Sierra, but at the same time, this Verd's going to go off and allow this Hathor to go.
Here we go. Let's see that stun. Does he choose to go for it or not? I think he has to, or else Fran's going to be eating a bomb.
Yeah, he has to go for this and take the risk on the Verd revenge proccing.
Oh, and the resistance on the CR not looking good already. The bomb's coming out just like we said.
And that Zero is able to throw a
Oh
bomb
my
onto the Fran
God.
to prevent it from proccing in this situation. So he lands that bomb so Fran cannot proc.
No additional turns from this Antares.
Oh, jetzt geht da die Hafer-Scheiße auch noch
No
los.
additional turns.
Oh Gott.
And that Josephine
Antares, du es.
We finally get one. Does he choose to go for Triana?
No, he's got to go for that Hathor, but chooses to go for Triana.
Does get that Despair stun, and another turn coming from him as well. Does he keep pummeling the damage in the Triana?
Ich bin gerade für Antares, ich merk's gerade.
Just in case it blankets you with delayed promise.
Oh, does not get that Despair stun. Here comes a delayed promise.
So,
Just as you
Resistance
said,
und?
Asp is not up on Josephine. Everyone goes
Nicht
to sleep
wirklich. Antares,
That Antares just procced again, so a couple
Yeah.
more procs and it's up and ready. But Thompson's Gianna's going to be taking a lot of damage right now.
Definitely is. Another bomb's coming out. Sitting on top
Antares
of
frisst die
I don't know if
Bombe.
Antares is gonna make
Sierra
it.
weinen.
We're going to find out. And there's Triana does get stunned up. Tag break does go on. And
Triana
Triana
tot.
needs to finish off. Does not finish off. But we get an additional turn coming from Fran.
That's a huge proc on that Fran, but at the
Mein
same
Gott,
time,
so,
Fred's going to
tötet
move
man
next,
jetzt Triana
followed
oder
by
schützt man
Sierra,
sich?
So Thompson needs to throw up Barry's Blessing. That's exactly what he does, and that protects him from that Sierra.
There it is. He's going to try and focus down more damage onto this Gianna. Is he going to get the additional turn? Does not get the additional turn. Immunity's up. Bombs not being thrown out here. Chooses to focus down Gianna here. Does get an additional turn. More damage towards Gianna.
And these additional turns are huge because that auto attack is a lot of damage.
Oh my God.
That Gianna is going to die here because of that Verd cycling turns over and over from left side.
Let's go for a second skill. Does go for a second skill onto the Fran. Antares currently out.
And I don't know why he threw that bomb onto a Will Ruined Antares. That is a very highly questionable play. Should have thrown it on the Fran. Huge misplay, but I don't think it matters at this point because Thompson is so far behind.
He needs a Vile Proc coming from Fran right now unless he can shut Fran down.
That was almost like,
there it is.
There we
he
go.
does get that additional turn. He's got to cleanse that bomb so that bomb doesn't do damage to that
Exactly.
Antares.
Can Thompson punish the misplay or that showboating from Les?
Oh, another
So, full
turn
stun,
coming
wie
in.
wär's?
Singles coming in. Two Despair stuns. Bird.
Great proc from that Antares. Thompson punishing Les. For
No,
throwing
Sierra!
that to a
Additional
Will
turn
Antares.
coming from CR. Bomb comes out on Antares. He's going to set that off. Will Antares hold. Antares barely holds on. We're going to see a third skill coming up. That is going to shield everybody up here. I do believe the Josephine passive is up, and I am wrong.
And it is not up, and in this situation, interesting that he chose
Finishes
not
off.
to kill Fran.
Jesus
but Thompson's
Christ.
still too far, too late, too little, too late, because that bird has enabled Les to win. So Thompson's going to be down 0-2 in the finals.
Definitely is going to be down OT in the finals. He's going to lose he's going to lose Fran now. Fran goes down. He's going to continue pummeling the damage in Josephine. Thompson needs to take his time, figure out what's going on. He needs to draft better this time, next game around.
Thompson definitely thinking about what he needs to do better, and in this situation, just kind of thinking
Also,
about
Verde,
biding
ganz
his time.
ehrlich,
He knows
uff.
that he's still here on stage.
Ich
Anything
hoffe
can
so, dass
happen.
genervt wird.
Ey, echt, warte, ich jetzt im Kotze anzugucken.
Und jeder, wo jetzt noch keinen Giants farmen kann, ohne den ist mir doch egal, wer gerackt ist.
Needs to win 3 games in a row in order to be the #1. Les,
My
however,
God.
only needs this next one. Even though he put that bomb on a unit with immunity, Thompson
Aber aus Sierra
wasn't able
jede
to
Bombe
capitalize
sitzt,
on it,
weißt
but
du,
CR came
ohne-
back up just too fast.
And it comes to the point of Verd being so powerful. You see how many cooldowns, it allows your team to recycle cooldowns over and over again. It's so powerful. Allowed that Sierra to drop 1,000,000 bombs. And hell, it even dropped one onto the Will Rune on the Antares.
Yeah.
Exactly, and unpunished for it. Stoic, what does he need to do in this next draft?
Maybe even take that Verdi heal away. I did honestly like the entire draft by Thompson. Didn't proc enough for him, sadly. But I mean, in the end, I feel like he needed to do something about that Verdi heal. He needed to have some sort of control. Maybe if we saw a Water Fairy from Thompson.
And I think
could have
Thompson,
had
it
some
came down
control
early
there.
on that Josephine commit early, and Thompson's lack of burst damage meant that he couldn't take out a unit early, right? And Les, with his Vertihile, able to cycle turns, and just even that Sierra auto attack did a lot of damage, right? So Les had a stronger draft from that standpoint. Thompson kind of put himself in a rough position in starting on early.
He did. We need to see Thompson take that Vertihile away, somehow deny it. Would you go as far as to say that it's valuable for a pre-ban? Would you
I would say I wouldn't pre-ban it per se, but I don't think an Antares is a solution to the Verd because the Antares, while it does proc a lot, you are relying on that. I think it's 15% and increasing over time.
He's not a consistent monster.
And it's not something you want to do when you have the advantage in runes and the monster box. You want to push the action. You don't want to rely on RNG to save you.
Well, here we go, guys. This is a very important match here. Les could take it all right now, or can Thompson get a point on the board? We're going to find out. You can see the pre-bans coming
Der Druck auf Thompson, oh mein Gott.
You can see the Josephine getting pre-banned by Thompson.
No surprise here, that pre-ban going on that Gianna, and again, pre-ban going on the Josephine from Thompson, so no surprise because he's got first pick. He's going to take the Hathor first. We're going to say Les split that Ganny Hathor, I believe, and he's going to take actually a Ganny Vanessa. We didn't see him open with Vanessa last time.
And I love that draft coming from Thompson. That is a very strong team. The Fran, the Verd, that is exactly what needed to happen here.
And I think Les is best suited to take a Daphnis here, but instead goes for a Bella Dion, which is a little bit of an interesting showboat here, but I think he's actually going to go with it. But I think a Daphnis would really do a lot in this situation because he needs to threaten that Fran.
Oh nee, immer wenn die Fee dabei war, gewinnt die Leute.
Much damage at all. That Vanessa's got to put in a lot of work right now.
And I think Alucia is a great unit here, but Alucia counters Verd, but doesn't do too well against Fran. And also at the same time, Les doesn't have a great answer to Hathor. So Alucia answers one unit, but not the other two. And so I think Alucia is not quite enough here. And I think the Bella Dion is kind of a wasted pick, I think. So can Thompson punish this is the question I have in mind. I would love to see a Daphnis and some other, maybe a Nephthys here.
There's a Nephthys, there's the Lauren. Do we see the Antares from Les to wrap up his draft? It might be the go-to for him. We're going to find out.
And I think Les might do it. The Antares has procced a lot when it mattered, and I think in this game it does matter. He has chosen to drop the Bella Dion in, so I'm very curious to see how this goes. Bella Dion likely going to be controlled by some combination of Verd and Lauren throughout the entire
Thompsons
game.
Draft gefällt mir gar nicht.
Thompson is best suited to ban out that Alucia as it stands right now.
Warum denn?
Ich weiß auch nicht.
Total kennt er die Draft.
Oh no.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Thompson just ban the Antares, but instead doesn't, bans out the Vanessa and just wants to go for turn cycling over time and taking out a unit.
Yep, needs to focus out that Antares as soon as possible.
And actually, if Thompson's Fran is fast enough, he can protect his team and then enable that Hathor to lock down. So I really like Thompson's draft here, and I think he is favored to win this one.
We're gonna find out
mit
right
Wille
here.
aus?
Can Thompson bring this one home? Come on, guys. We got Lauren taking first turn right now. Who does he choose to attack?
Keiner hat Wille gefühlt.
And I think Thompson needs to think about turn orders, and he drops ability on, so great choice here. And I think he needs to punish Les for not believing in Will runes once again.
But he's got Will onto this Antares. There's no revenge procs coming from Antares. He does get the resist with that Ganymede, though.
The Ganymede doesn't do anything in immunity, so I think this gives Thompson a window of opportunity to land defense break on Ganymede and just take that unit out early.
First proc coming from Antares.
First
We're going to see
proc.
probably first skill onto Lauren. Looks like that's going to be the target he wants to take out first. Looking to apply more damage to the Lauren. Can he get that defense break?
But we also know with that Verd and the Hathor, that's a lot of turns that Thompson's taking. That Hathor is going to be poised to lay down Delayed Promise again really soon.
Giving his attention to the Antares, but the Antares is going to get an additional turn here.
Yeah, unfortunate. Now he doesn't have defense break on anymore, so this is huge.
That is very, very big for that Antares, getting that proc there.
So Thompson here should be sleeping that Ganny and continue working on the Antares if that is his line of action, and that's exactly what he's doing.
He needs to get this attack break. He needs to land this attack break because if he gets more turns, he's going to be dealing some serious damage. Does get that 2-turn attack break, pummeling more damage into the Antares, getting that additional turn is exactly what he needs right now. He needs to get this defense break and keep pushing that attack bar and hope the Antares does not take any more turns.
And actually, this Antares is almost dead here, so if Thompson heals the Lauren, that Verd's going to move next and pummel a ton of damage into Antares.
Oh, nice.
Here we go. Let's see this damage.
Antares können tot sein, oder?
Defense broken.
Beide?
Antares probably get an additional turn. Coming from Verdiel, finishes off that Antares. This is looking very good for Thompson.
And at this point, it is over because that Lauren Verd lockdown means that Thompson is always going to be moving. Les will not take another turn.
Hat der Thompson gerade eine Runde geschenkt gekriegt, oder?
No. In the bag. Let's just sit back. Les should sit back in his chair because he's not playing another round this game.
You can just see how great that combination is. Like we said before, if you can get that trio, Lauren, Fran, Verd, and then the Hathor on top of it, you just don't have any attack bar. It's gone. There's nothing you can do. The additional turns on top.
Nicht so viele Proxens hat er in der nächsten Runde keine.
Thompson takes round 3.
Gott sei Dank.
Thompson with a win. He's still in this game. Thompson neatly took out that Antares in the game, and he needs to keep picking that combination, or at least a half of it.
Great draft, great show of fortitude. You're down 0-2 on the finals and able to keep yourself focused, draft very well with that Verd, that Lauren, and then Hathor and Fran. Great choices there, and just dominating that game. Again, he knew that Les did not believe in Will Runes. Just, I don't know why Les doesn't believe in it, but Thompson punished him for that.
It's the second time, yeah. It's the second time.
And those lack of Will Runes might cost Les $100,000 later on down the line.
Stoic, you said it earlier. Thompson loves that control, and boy, did he have it. There was no attack bar left.
That was a perfect team. That was a perfect team, especially for an opponent like Les. He knew he was going to outspeed him. He knew that. Well, he found out that he's got no Will Runes on his team, and he was able to punish him.
And it's important to note too that Antares is not on Despair. So Despair Antares can proc and then disrupt the team, but when it's just there to pump in damage, you can't slow down the Fran, the Verd, and the Lauren altogether, because that's enough attack bar and heal to be able to sustain your team because nothing's being stunned. So that build of Antares does not work versus Thompson's lineup there. So very good choice of Thompson to read that and pick that team.
That lack of disruption is absolutely huge, and you know Thompson was making mental notes on which of those units were off Will, so that way if he sees them come up in the pick ban phase, he knows exactly how to counter them.
Exactly. Great plays, great thinking by our America's player here.
Oh yeah.
We know he's made it this far.
Do it again.
He knows how to play. Hopefully he can do it again.
Go.
And we get to a game 5.
Do it again.
And this game 4
and others like it
is brought to you by Google Play.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, audience.
Thank you for watching with us.
Wow, that tastes all the sweeter. Tastes all the sweeter, guys.
Ich will nicht wissen, was die Entwickler zu Campos gesagt haben. Google Play mindestens so und so oft alle halbe Stunde, sonst geht er wieder nach Hause.
Wahrscheinlich vorne ist so eine Einblendung im Monitor. Bitte jetzt einen Scheiß mit Google labern. So, Thompson, gib alles.
I don't know about you guys, but I am sweating extra right now with this game 4. Very scared for this match. Will Les take it? Will Thompson get one more out of him? We're going to find out. You can see the Viva pre-ban. You can see the Nephthys pre-ban by Les.
Obviously, it makes sense. We knew that it was going to be a Gianna Nephthys alternated pre-bans. Also, Les not being on Will Runes means that this fast Gianna...
Les taking the Hathor this time away from Thompson.
Könnten auch mal einen zweiten Kohle an dich droppen.
Ein zweiter war schon.
Exactly.
Echt? Was war der zweite?
Ich hab mir nicht gemerkt. Aber ich glaube Kristalle.
Frog. Talking Code.
Also da kommt gerade einer im Ding Twitch-Chat.
Wie heißt der?
He does favor that, and Vanessa's a great pick.
Ich hab den zweiten irgendwie verpasst.
Yep, there's the Vanessa Daphnis right there. Now he can get a combination with Lauren Fran again. I think he really needs to take that Verd here. I would love to see the Verd.
And I think Thompson's going to lay down the Gianna here, as we've seen a lot of times.
No, der Event-Button ist down, ich komme nicht mehr auf die Seite.
He may need to be thinking about banning that Daphnis out because that Gianna's on Violent. Again, if that Gianna was on Swift, he would be okay and not ban that Daphnis out. But in this situation's on Violent, so it might be outsped by that Daphnis.
Thompson taking the Josephine away. Interesting.
Interesting choice. So that tells me he is definitely not banning out that Hathor. He's okay going to sleep, and he's more than likely already poised to ban out this Daphnis here. So interesting line of play. Thompson is not representing a lot of Verds. So again, if Les can go with a Vertihile to punish the stationary team of Thompson, Thompson could be in a lot of trouble here.
Definitely could be in a lot of trouble. It does take that Verti heal away. Thompson, look at the Antares. I get nervous.
Oh, I get nervous with this Antares. I would love to see a water unit, like a water monkey or an Aegir, because that allows him to snowball, but he does not have that. He's relying on the procs from the Antares, and I think when you have the rune advantage and you have a well-runed Aegir like Thompson
does,
gefällt mir das alles nicht. Bring in that damage. But chosen again to go with the Antares, so we'll see if it can proc as much as less.
Überall da, wo Verde ist, hab ich Angst.
Yep, we're gonna find out. I like the pre-bans on the Daphnis and the Ganymede as well. This is anyone's match right now. Here we go, guys. This is round 4. Thompson and Les. Let's go.
And again, that Hathor does put that Fran to sleep. This Josephine needs to control that Verd. That Verd and that Triana are going to be able to go off real soon, and that's dangerous.
Provoke onto the Triana as well. He's definitely not going to be throwing up immunity. Looking to deal some sort of sleep.
Mal gucken, ob der Antares jetzt hier mithalten kann.
Did not happen. Defense break coming on Antares does get resisted. Bombs coming out onto the Hathor.
But if you look at the attack bars, this Hathor is going to go throw down a delayed promise soon. So Thompson needs to get a Despair Stun from the Antares onto the Hathor.
Oh, we did the initial turn coming from Fran.
Guck mal, wie froh er ist.
Coming up, gonna save from the Hathor.
And the Fran proc as well,
Geht die
but in
Brockerei
this
los,
situation,
pass mal auf.
Thompson needs that Antares proc because he needs
Hathor
first
useless.
get through less team, otherwise that's a lot
Oh,
of
God.
damage from that bird over time.
Throwing out some skill ones, not dealing any damage with Hathor. Definitely going to be cleansing this bomb.
And
Don't know
I
why
think
that's
a
taking
cleanse
so
is
long.
okay here,
Oh, er
but
macht's
chooses
nicht.
not to. So, because he's afraid of that Gianna stun. So, Thompson's able to do some damage to that Antares, but honestly not enough yet.
Trying to deal some damage to that Fran. No additional turns coming from Antares right now.
And again, Les has the sustain from the Triana here, and Thompson doesn't have burst damage, so Thompson needs to find a way to pummel in some damage.
Antares ist gerade ziemlich ruhig, hä?
Skill onto the Fran, receives it. Fran goes to sleep. But
Haben sie
a
kurz
stun
Shadow
on the
Nerf
Vertigo,
gemacht
which
fürs
is
Finale.
huge, Can receive another stun as he shoots pummel more damage.
I think he's
10%
gonna go more
runterdrückt die
damage
Rate.
onto the Vanessa here and try to multi-hit it. Does not. Instead, tries to go for the Triana, but unfortunately does not get it. So Triana is deciding he doesn't want to cleanse a bomb or doesn't want to wake up the bird or do none of the above.
Vanessa procs. Vanessa's going to eat that bomb. Does not. Does he choose to target Vanessa for more damage? No. Look for that despair stun onto Hathor. Second bomb's coming out.
And you can see that this Gianna is really paralyzing Les, so that Les cannot use that cleanse from Triana. Really putting him at a stalemate. So
Oh.
Gianna's doing
That
a lot.
additional turn as well. He's going to have a bomb up next to
Oh
him.
my God.
Bomb up right now.
Alter,
We'll
die
see what
Gianna.
goes on, but again, there's half the stuff on
Ist das
left side.
Malaka oder
Very
was?
huge proc from
Liebli.
Gianna.
He's trying to get a bomb on everybody.
Macht mal genauso
Gives
viele
so
Bomben.
much attack bar. I think he's got a cleanse here.
Les has to cleanse here so that he resists the stun. At the same time, the bird's going to push attack bars up, so that cleanse makes sense.
We get an additional turn coming from Antares. Antares looking to pummel more damage into
Gut, Werder
Vanessa.
kommt dran.
And does so. Verdi here looking to boost some attack bars. Bioprox maybe in a little bit of trouble here. Does not get that additional turn. We get a third skill coming out, and that's going to pop the passive Josephine.
An interesting choice there to do some damage.
Big resistance
Und?
onto the Fran though.
Huge
Nice.
resistance there, because that means that Thompson's going to be able to get some heals as long as that Fran keeps proccing.
There's that provoke, gets the additional turn, lays down more
Also
damage.
echt spannend, ey. Uff.
Onto the Vanessa and gets a stun as well.
Triana fast tot.
receives a ton of damage from that bomb. And Verdi will receive some damage as well.
And even with two bombs, that Triana is still alive. But again, Thompson just did a ton of damage with those bombs, and that Triana passive is down. So this Vanessa is poised to go down really soon.
We're going to see that cleanse. We do see that cleanse in that additional
die
turn.
beide
As well,
Box,
he's gonna
ey.
pummel that damage. And the Vanessa
Nani.
does not take the Vanessa down. Does have that the attack break as well. Gets that attack break onto Fran. He has that second skill up. Chose to go for more damage.
And that's a huge power
onto
proc,
the-
but very odd play to do more damage rather than sweep the Gianna, because the Gianna now autos and kills that Vanessa. So big misplay from Les. And Les
Does he
now,
heal? I think he needs to heal right now and gamble that he resists the stuns.
I don't know,
We'll
but
find
in
out.
this situation, Les is just going for the kill
Does
here.
finish off the Fran.
And Les here is really in a lot of trouble here. I think we're going to go to a fifth match.
Oh boy, it's getting real exciting in here. Could be some serious RNG for Les.
Boah.
Oh, we get an additional turn come from Josephine, able to drop the Triana.
That is a huge proc from the Josephine.
Procs.
Enormous proc from the
Also das ist gerade auch nur wegen
Procs
Procs gewonnen.
Ja.
But we get an additional turn coming
Der
from the
Fran-Proc ganz am
Antares.
Anfang hat ihn ein bisschen nachgeleitet und jetzt plötzlich
Despair
Procs.
stuns in here. No despair stuns. Finishes up that Vertical.
Gott sei Dank, wir sind fünftes.
And we're
Jesus
gonna have
Christ.
a final match.
The final match here at the World Finals. This is
Herr Fenris.
This is it. Both players
Oh,
at game
man.
point. It's anyone's game right now. Thompson going 2 rounds in a row.
Fenris, du kommst genau richtig.
Are you sweating? I
I'm
think I'm
sweating.
what a
sweating.
game. We're going to see a fifth
The
match.
crowd is chanting Thompson.
Thompson can hear the crowd. He knows
Ja, da
he's
kommt
got
der
the
Marvin
support.
Besitzer.
What a
Uff.
game.
Oh.
That was incredible. Back and forth there. Fighting against all adversity there. Down 0-2, and we're back to an ace match here.
Yeah, and Thompson was ready and waiting that whole time with Gianna's skill 3, ready to punish a Triana cleanse at any moment, and Les didn't want to take it, even when it may have been the right call to just gamble on it, to be honest.
And imagine when these players first started playing Summoners War, I don't think any of them would imagine they would be playing one match for $100,000 at some point in their gaming career.
Match.
One
Eine Million im
match for
Spiel und
$100,000.
Labrativ
Can you
würde die
believe
scheiß
that? This is all leading
100.000,
up to
ey.
this. They've done quite the journey. It's not just one match. It's been tournaments upon tournaments. All of this leading up to this one moment. It's incredible. What a great way to end this tournament.
No pressure, by the way. No pressure at all.
No pressure.
Oh Gott, wir spielen die um 100.000
Man, Les did
Euro,
some
Dollar.
target swapping in there that I wanted to talk about too. He started with Gianna, went to Antares, ended up targeting
And I
Fran.
commented on that.
Ein Tipp, wer gewinnt?
saw that.
Targeting the Antares is
Ich
always,
sag
always
East,
risky
weil
because the Antares is always usually on revenge.
die ganzen Favoriten
And
haben
there's
halt
no
wirklich
need to
wenig
switch off
Glück.
from the Gianna.
Echt
You want
übel.
to take out the Gianna because
Ja.
that's a
Also wenn
primary
Thompson nicht
damage
wieder so
dealer
prockt wie
and
gerade
stunner
eben,
when the
glaube
bomb
ich, gewinnt der
goes
andere.
off. So there's no reason to split damage there, and I think he should have continually gone after the Gianna. There's no need to switch. Either way, though, I mean, I think it would not have mattered. But what a game!
What a game. Stoic, you're guilty. It might win this right now.
I'm beside myself right now. This is just such an incredible matchup. Like, this last game is honestly anyone's game right now. It truly is anyone's game.
Anybody's game right now.
Gott,
We're
oh
about
Gott,
to
oh
go into a
Gott.
round
Penis,
5
was sagst du?
of the
Wer gewinnt?
FWC 2019 World Finals presented to you by Google Play.
And here we go, guys. This is it. This is the last match. This is round 5 in the final. Winner takes all. These are the pre-bans you see before. You got that Nephthys, you got that Viva pre-ban before, and now that same pre-ban that we've been seeing before. That Gianna's pre-ban.
Ja, jetzt gibt's noch Werde, Lauren und der ganze
And here
BS.
we go. Thompson has first pick.
And in his final match, Thompson will not be able to use his favorite monster, that Gianna. Let's see if he can use that Vertihile and that Lauren as we saw.
Boom, boom,
to
boom,
ride
Werde,
those two to
was?
victory. And that's how we won the third game there. Let's see if he can employ the same strat and run these same two units. I also wouldn't mind seeing a Daphnis early or a Vanessa, but
There's the
definitely
Verd.
needs
I
a
love the Verd. Love the Verd coming from Thompson.
Are we going to see Lauren? There's Nephthys.
Definitely love the Verd. Not a fan of the Nephthys, but again, in this situation, we know Les does not believe in Will runes. That Daphnis, I don't believe, was on Will, and so that Daphnis is a weak pick into the
Doppelfee.
Nephthys. But Les going with this LD Nat 5 of Vivichel and then taking a Lucia here.
Also ich glaube einfach auch, East gewinnt es.
He's showing
Ist
a
schon
lot of
fucking
sustain on his field.
Lacker.
He's showing an LD Nat 5. Thompson bringing in that Lauren, and I love to see that Lauren right
And
now.
I think the Lauren's a great pick because it's gonna allow him to lock down that Lucia a bit and at the same time control the rest of the field as needed. I'm not sure how well that Lauren synergizes with Nephthys.
There's that Aegir,
Antares.
really going to capitalize on some of the
Komm,
defense
Antares
breaks that he
Finale,
get from the
please.
Lauren or the Nephthys, and he brought that Aegir in anticipation for that Antares.
And I think Thompson's drafted this very well. He has enough damage, enough control, enough like disruption and defense break and speed that he's able to win.
No.
And Thompson can honestly ban out the 5th unit and play these 4, and I think he's got the upper hand here. So great draft overall. I think Les can drop whatever he wants, and he's going to be in trouble.
Yep, Les bringing in that Ciara as well. Now he's not showing, he doesn't really need any of the strips for immunity. He has no immunity to worry about right now.
And I could see Thompson banning either the Fran or the Ciara, but I think it's a little bit safer to ban out the Ciara. Either ban is fine here. The Lucia may be a target of choice given how it's performed in the past, but I really think Thompson can just ban out the Ciara and that he'd be fine
Das
here
ist
because
krank.
his draft allows him to run circles around Les' team here.
All right. Bans are out. He bans
Gut, wenn
out
Nephthys
that
kein guter
water
Pick ist,
fairy,
weg damit,
scared
ha?
of that Nat 3, and we can see the LD Nat 5 getting banned on Thompson's
And I think
side.
this is a little bit safer route. Thompson's going to tunnel down the Ciara, take it out early, and with that Lauren and that Verd, that's going to be a ton of damage and turns like.
Eieiei.
Here we go, guys. I can honestly barely sit in my
So,
seat
jetzt wird's
right
spannend.
now. This is getting real
Gehen
tough.
als erstes. Oh
Enemy
Gott.
taking first turn.
Thompson not having Will runes, they're all on Nemesis and Revenge here. Les Gani is incredibly faster, gives him a huge advantage.
Definitely
Oh Gott,
does.
Thompson
He
hat
gets
so gut
his
verloren.
immunity up, gets his
Ja,
attack
das
buff
ist Gott
as
jetzt schon
well.
nicht mehr.
Hathor needs to get a good sleep. Goes to that sleep, nails it
But
onto the
that's
Viva. Bomb's coming out onto Verd. Verd's not going to resist that.
No,
He
that's
chooses to set it up.
Terrible.
No,
That
goes
is
to
an
the first
attack
kill.
buff bomb though, so that Verd is going to
Oh.
go down really soon.
Gets the additional turn as well. He's
Er will
got
es spannend
throw
machen.
out, coming up with the CR. CR's able to get another turn. Throws that bomb on. He's going to set it up. That's an attack buff bomb. That is going to be it for Antares. We've got...
Was für ein Finale, uff.
Wow, what an opener! That's an attack buff bomb, and
man.
that's a lot of procs, and that pretty
GG.
much seals the finals there. Thompson needs his Lauren to proc. He needs to strip that Vivichel right now, and he needs to proc several times.
Does not get that full strip on
Da hat die Viva schon was Gutes
Not
gemacht.
looking good at all for Thompson.
And that game just ended so quickly there. That's so much damage coming out from that Ciara.
Able to sleep that Fran. Trying to deal some damage to that Viva. Viva
With
does finish
Marino.
off the bird. And that is going to be it for Thompson. That is not looking good at all. He does not have any form
What
of
an
damage.
opening.
He's able to
What
dump
an
the
ending.
HP onto that Hathor.
What a draft by
Hathor's got a
Les.
turret coming up right now. And boom, you can
Was
see it
für ein
coming right
Scheiß,
now.
ey.
Again, he does not finish off that Hathor.
Die Ciara hat gerade eben mega reingeknallt.
Thompson
Die hat
taking off
richtig
his
durchgedreht.
headset,
Die kriegt
and he
einen
just
Nerf.
leans
What
left.
the fuck is?
What a game! What a way to end the finals.
Les is the champion! The #1 summoner of 2019. He's traveled all this way and walked away a champion. Congratulations, Les, and thank you, Thompson. Incredible match to wrap up the finals.
It took a game 5, guys. It took a game 5. And Les is always going the distance. He's pushing it to that last match. Les earned his way here.
Dang Skippy, he did.
Les definitely overcame a lot of adversity, was not the favorite to win anything, and actually got back to a 2-2. Pretty devastating to lose 2 in a row and managed to seal the deal with the Ganny that was faster than Thompson's team. He knew that his Ganny would outspeed. Very intelligent and able to play and keep his composure under a lot of pressure.
Gleich die Hälfte vom Geld wieder abziehen.
Ja, aber echt.
Congratulations, Les, and thank you to all the players that were here today competing. This is my favorite
Können Sie ruhig
tournament
so leise lassen, dass
in
man
all
nichts
of
hört.
SWC.
By far.
I would say so.
You won this match, you
Here
know.
goes stage host
Oh.
up there in Jiraiya as well, talking to Les right now.
And I believe they're interviewing the player and asking him how he feels.
We'll listen into that.
Ach, hast du es mitbekommen? Shroud ist jetzt auch zum Mixer gegangen.
Oha. Hat auch noch mal ein paar Millionen gekriegt.
Ja, ja. Sind die beiden größten Streamer von Twitch sind weg.
Wow.
Nice.
I tell you, did he say he still feels lucky?
He definitely feels lucky.
It's the honor to be up here, but man, he got here based on skills during draft. It was pretty incredible.
Oof.
It was a pretty incredible showing. It was great to watch. Congratulations, Les. Guys, I'm still sweating.
I'm
still sweating.
I'm sitting in a pool of me right now.
Guys, I think we just got word that we have an update on the viewership reward.
Oh ja, zufällig.
200,000
Oh mein Gott, Devilmon!
You get a Devilmon!
You get a Devilmon. You get a Devilmon.
Everybody
You get a Devilmon.
gets a Devilmon, a 6-star Legend Rune, and a Super Angelmon as well.
Thank you guys for watching, all 200,000 of you, and congratulations everyone on your Devilmon.
Exactly. Congratulations to everybody here. Congratulations to Les. Thank you to all of the players, the staff for joining us as well. It's been an incredible show. Thank you to Google Play for sponsoring the event, making this possible.
No.
And to all of you who woke up early to watch this, cheers, guys. It's been great. And to you guys, thank you so much for sitting up here with me and casting.
Thanks
It's been
for
an honor.
casting.
It's been one
It's
heck
been
of a
a
ride,
pleasure.
guys.
It's
It
been
really
great.
has.
It's been an honor, guys. It's
Nächstes
I love it.
Jahr.
It's been great.
Gibt's dann
Stick with us, guys.
120.000 für die
We got the
Gewinner.
closing ceremony coming up. Also, we still have
Von
one more
Google
coupon
Play.
code to give out
Von
later on
Google
today.
Play.
It's been an incredible show. It doesn't feel, it's actually, believe it or not, it's been about 5 hours. It feels as if it's been like 2 minutes.
So much action
know.
happened.
2
It was
minutes?
so action-packed, full of upsets.
Yeah.
This day just flew by.
I'm only using a little bit of hyperbole when I say it feels like 2 minutes. It's been very fast, you guys. I thought it's been like 2 hours, to be honest.
Wir machen jetzt gleich kurz eine Streampause. Also ich breche den Stream ab, dass dieses Video hochgeladen wird, dann lade ich es runter und komme dann wieder online. Dann können wir noch ein bisschen labern.
Les able to take advantage of that Vertihile and just cycle turns, but then Thompson's able to use the Vertihile again to his advantage and come back. Vertihile Lauren taking advantage and showing a lot of mental fortitude. And then in this situation, that Gianna just proccing a lot and throwing up a lot of bombs and again, able to take advantage of the Josephine procs. But again, in this last one, Thompson not on will here. So Ganymede dumps the attack bars of everything, and then Thompson eats 3 bombs off the bat.
The Ciara proved to be a pretty difficult matchup for Thompson throughout this
And the funny
tournament.
thing was, he actually drafted the Ciara. He took it back.
Yeah.
In that match.
Yeah, he did take it back.
He did. That's the ultimate irony of it, to be honest. Well, it was a great show from Thompson nonetheless. I love seeing those 2 matches. Coming back from
Dass ich da auf die Bühne komme.
exciting.
Oh Gott.
God bless him, man.
Also die Rika war 1000-mal besser.
Congratulations to Les, the #1
Die
summoner
schaut ja
in 2019.
diese eher... Oh Gott, ich sag gar nichts.
Definitely so. This tournament only comes
Headshot
around
und
once a
weg
year,
wäre sie.
and it happens more often than the seasons do for RTA. So definitely huge honor and congratulations.
Schlechtestes Cosplay ever, oder?
Oh, there it is, the Fermion figure. There are
That
only a
right
few
there
of those.
is the big prize. I don't know about you guys, but seeing that Fermion right there is a huge prize.
And that prize is only given to the finalists of SWC in the past. It was given out in SWC 1. Very rare, not many are made. and that's a great trophy to have.
I think this is they're going to be raffling this away. Again, this is the most exclusive item, I think, in Summoners War history. There's only a few of these made. I think the number is 50. I think there are 50 of them in existence.
Wow.
I've only seen one.
That Hathor got a skin.
Twice before. I saw one at 2017 World Finals, and I saw it again at 2018. It's very rare. I'd like one, is what I'm dancing around.
Congratulations to whichever lucky audience member gets this Fermion then.
That's right. If you look close, it looks like the Dark Artemiel.
Yeah, right? It is.
That's
Here we
too
go.
funny.
They're reaching in. They're about to decide who won this.
Here we go. And I believe someone's going to have a glowing band out here in the audience, and they're going to be
Ja,
the winner.
Ding reingeschmuggelt. Ducky Gaming won.
Here we go. Let's see what they got. Oh, dude, if they picked me right now, I'd be so jazzed. I'd be so jazzed if I got picked right now.
Den hätte ich auch nehmen, Schattenatem. Der wäre auch nur zufrieden.
Gell, ich auch.
Den kann ich bestimmt noch für 5.000 oder mehr in eBay stellen.
Why DCB, I would take Hathor at home. Ich nicht.
Where are they? I don't see them. Are they up there?
What color is it?
They're up in the balcony, I think. I think they're up in the balcony.
Google
Come
Play,
on. Congratulations
Oh, guck
to
an, da
whoever
ist es.
wins
Der
this.
Code.
Juhu.
Congratulations to everybody who participated and even got here in the first place. Everybody's been on an incredible journey to get here.
And what an awesome crowd. The atmosphere is honestly incredible here.
Paris,
This French audience is amazing.
It's
the energy that you have here.
I mean, earlier you were going outside yelling, you know, go Paris. And the whole crowd just erupted with you.
And
I mean,
there
it
you
just
go.
shows you the energy that everyone has here.
They're so passionate. And there's the third code, guys. Redeem it, get those mystical scrolls, enjoy. Again, thank you so much for watching, spending your time with us on this lovely Saturday.
Hey Malte,
And this
du bist
wonderful
etwas zu
crowd
spät.
who've been so
Ist grad
energetic
vorbei.
this whole time, so excited. Man, I loved hearing them chant for Rossith and everybody. That was so great. So much passion in this crowd.
And even when their hometown favorite did not win, they still supported players in the finals.
They didn't lose any
They stuck
energy at
around
all.
and watched, and it was a great couple of matches.
Aber ich mach gleich ein Video vom
Definitely
Finale
was,
und lade es
definitely
hoch.
was.
Dann kannst du es nachher
Great spirits
angucken.
here, no matter what.
And now we're moving on for our champion ceremony. Here come David and Ken to give out the rewards from the EU office. Representing Come To Us Europe.
How did you guys feel about the event? I know it's been a long process of everything going on. Everything's been going well. We had great matches. How do you feel in general?
It's been a really long journey getting to this day.
Sollen wir nachher gleich noch ein bisschen Overwatch spielen, oder?
Können wir machen, ja.
Went with us
Solange es
on
dann
this
hochlädt oder so.
journey. I'm seeing people here that I met in 2017.
Ducky streamt.
In Paris, first Europe Regional. I'm seeing
Jetzt
people
wieder,
from
jeden Mittwoch.
2018
Live
here
auf
international.
Twitch.
You guys
Wo ist der letzte Code? Du hast ihn gerade
joined
verpasst.
at Gamescom, Paris Games Week,
Wo ist er
Tour
im
of
Chat?
Europe, in Moscow, Amsterdam, everywhere. And you all got the t-shirt for it as well. So we're very, very proud and humbled by you. This event is for you. Thank you very much.
This event is for you. Thank you very much. Give us a Transcendent LD scroll, you fuck.
This is for the community, everybody.
Ich wäre schon mal mit der legendären
Thank
LD
you for
zufrieden.
playing and being a part of this.
People watching on stream, this is not the first time you're watching. You're also with us from the start.
Komm, er könnte
Thanks to
pissen.
the Wales for sponsoring the game.
WC. It's amazing to have this in Paris, in Europe, the World Cup for the first time.
Woo!
Und das mal in der Eingangshalle.
So I also have to thank our sponsors from Google Play.
Oh, ich kann es nicht mehr hören.
Support. You're making this event even better, and this is, I'm very serious when I say this.
Ganz dringend hat die das Geld von Google Play
I also
braucht.
have to thank
Ah.
to us. The people that make this happen. It's not a lot of people. It's a really small team. A very dedicated group from all over the world, and every single person.
Jetzt schreiben sie rein.
in the team
Maybe Antares Nerf?
matters
Fragt.
to one person because it's fresh. And this is his last SWC. So, Stefan, thanks a lot. You made this happen.
Stefan!
Stefan.
Irgendwie wieder drauf kommen, dass man an gerade
For those
Gefühlen
of you who
hoffen
don't know,
könnte.
Stefan is a technical mastermind. God bless him. He makes every event possible. Lots of respect for that guy.
Et le frère, c'est normal. Mesdames et messieurs, bon, ben, on va passer à la petite remise. Hein. Je veux dire, maintenant, ça y est, on arrive à la fin.
Ce fameux instant.
Exactement, ils sont en 3e ex-aequo, pardon, ils nous viennent d'Europe, c'est bien entendu. Boss et Oli!
Here we go, guys. Here come the top 4 from today. Out comes Boss and Rossif, representing Europe, the champions of the Europe Cup. You can hear the crowd supporting them to the very end. Not walking away empty-handed.
10.000, weißt du? Das ist so peinlich, ey. Oh, 10.000 nur.
Was, 10.000?
Dollar. Fucking
gut,
Gutschein.
Honestly, great picks. It's tough when you're squaring off with some of the best players in the world. And
it's true.
For third
Geld
place,
ist Geld,
you
also
get
komm.
$1,000.
It is tough. The nerves get to you when you're up there, and I'm blown away. I'm honestly blown away by the quality of games that we've seen today. We couldn't have picked a better player pool. This is fantastic. Thank you to everybody.
And every one of them had great spirits throughout this entire tournament. Every one of them.
Listen to that crowd.
Congratulations to these two. All sorts of pyrotechnics out here.
There we go, third and fourth.
Get the fuck out of here.
Rossif and Boss. Next on the list is going to be our second place champion. You all know him, the Say Swag representative, Stoics Gildy. Thompson's going to be coming up here in just one moment.
I'm proud of him. I'm
Still
proud of him for getting this far. I am.
He made it to the finals, man. It gave us the best last set possible.
Armer Thompson.
Thompson, Thompson, Thompson. Listen to the crowd.
Not going home empty-handed as well.
Definitely not.
20.000. Für der zweite Platz.
$30,000 or $20,000.
There it is. That's a $20,000.
Mein Gott, der wird doch gerne jetzt einen Fuffi rausklatschen, oder?
Not a bad payday at all.
Some good games, some quality
He's
gameplay.
still going to get to have a lot of fun with that.
Definitely. His wife will have a lot of fun with that $20,000.
Congratulations, Thompson.
Congrats.
Wahrscheinlich gestern noch so viel reingecasht für irgendein neues Net 5. Damit.
Et bien sûr que seraient les Worlds sans un vainqueur qui nous a fait vibrer, qui a vraiment été très bon tout du long, beaucoup d'émotions sur la petite
We've got one more to bring up on stage right now.
And
Our
we all know who
champion,
it is.
it's Les,
The Summoners War Champion.
the
There he
champion
is.
of SWC 2019. The World Finals. Oh, he missed
Könnt ihr die
it.
nicht mal lachen?
Almost
Almost
Thompson,
missed it.
high five.
A little smile, please.
He
$100,000
almost
today.
resisted the high five.
But he bioproc and got it on the way on the
There you
next
go.
turnover.
$100,000.
And not only is it that big fancy check, he's got a wonderful trophy coming up to him in a minute.
Poker face.
I love him. God bless him. Thank you to all the players.
Everyone's so
Schon schlimm, wenn man gar nichts versteht,
Everybody
gell?
is so supportive. The sportsmanship is incredible. Oh, and there's one more.
Look at this
He got
plastic.
the cup.
Nice.
He looks good with that cup. There you go, Les. Man, he can't believe he's up there. That's
That's
awesome.
a nice looking trophy. I think he really
Definitely
enjoys
nice
it. He hits that cup
Jesus
first.
Christ. Is he fine? Oh, he's dead. Wow. Oh, shit.
Show it off. That's bragging rights forever. You are now in the Hall of Fame, my man. And I just want to say one more time, thank you to everyone who made this this event possible, the players, all of the casters in the 7 different languages, the Come To Us staff for the organization, as well as Google Play for sponsoring this event and making everything better and possible, the technical team for the production, the audience, the amazing, passionate audience that's been here the entire time, and as well as our host and co-host on stage, Dryan Ailey. It's been amazing. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Stoic, make it a bud. It has been a pleasure. Love
Thank
you
very
guys.
much.
Na, schaut's aus, wie der Geldenkampf jetzt auch ein Win ist.
Thank you, everyone. See you next year.
Thank you, everyone.